Monday, February 22nd, 2021. Another day, another dollar. Day 6 of talking to the boys about how I would make an incredible producer. So, you guys have seen how I edit audio. You've seen what tools I use to edit video. You've heard content ideas for me almost every one of those days, kind of in between, mixed in. And that's partly why, because in the application putting together for the producer role, there were a couple of things that I don't think that I really got to showcase. I didn't get to showcase a lot of the content ideas. I mean, I could say what platforms I used and I could give in my resume, but I don't think that gave enough, because what I do with podcasting is on my personal side. So I do this on top of my 45 hours a week, and that's okay. I still devote plenty of time to it, but I just wanted to be able to show how I know that I can help see the vision that you guys have and help execute it, because that's exactly what a great producer can do. So, seeing the vision, you guys have laid it out for everybody, is you think the moon's the goal? Fuck the moon. We're going up higher. That's amazing, and that's exactly what a great producer can do. And I know that you guys have other people on the team, whether it's social media guys. I do not know how much guest scheduling the producer would be there to do, but using the connections through Barstool is something that I could execute. I myself don't have any connections. I don't know any pro athletes, but using the network that I'd be provided with, I can then reach out to their people. If that's something that maybe you don't even have a contact with, because most likely you do have contacts with these guys. I mean, Vrabel, Derek, there's a 100% chance you have a lot of contact with these guys. But not only being able to see the vision, but to be able to execute the vision. So operationally behind the scenes, taking what you guys want and putting it into action. That's exactly what a good producer needs to be able to do. And then on top of that, it kind of is, but kind of isn't a manager role, if that makes sense, because a producer needs to do the manager function of making sure that certain things get done. So making sure pods get uploaded correctly, make sure they get to all platforms, make sure they get on time, make sure that videos drop when you guys want them to drop, make sure any graphics are edited properly. I mean, I just spent an hour doing this one right here, and it's only because I just enjoy it. I have nothing to do with that. I mean, I've been designing plenty of Barstool Columbus stuff as well, but that's neither here nor there. That's also the city viceroy job that I'm applying for as well. So, and one thing that I absolutely love, that I actually do get to do in my current role, that I don't get to do anywhere else, and I know it can be extremely helpful in the podcast space, is analytics. So being the producer, you'll be able to look at all of the platforms. So Spotify, Apple, Google Play, Audible, Stitcher, Breaker, wherever the hell else, because I mean, I'm sure you guys are on more than just those 6 platforms, but being able to take the analytics of, okay, what states are we in? What cities are we in? Where do we need to grow? Where do we want to grow? Then do we do a live event? Because that's a huge thing that could bring a lot of new faces in. And also people that are outside of those places will for sure travel to a live show. Even if it's anywhere near a large hub of where you guys have a huge pockets of fans. So I'm assuming that you guys have a huge presence in every NFL city that's around, but again, maybe there's someplace outside of these NFL cities where you say, you know what, I really want the podcast to grow in, I don't know, Tallahassee or some shit. It can grow there too. So then that can be directed ads, that can be directed promotion on social. It's not tough to, if we want people to hear the voice, then we can hear it. So, all right, boys, again, I know that if you give me a shot, you will not regret bringing me on as a new producer. I really appreciate you even watching these videos. If you do, I know there are people that are, because these are some of my highest views on YouTube. Not saying that's a lot, but again, incredibly grateful. So that's exactly my mindset that I attack every day with, is that I'm grateful, but I'm also hungry. So Taylor, Will, Take care, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow.